one more question today. Remember, these are not carefully prepared answers. These are just answers from the heart. And thank you for sending in your questions. Keep them coming. Question, if we're not supposed to judge other Christians, how can we separate truth from error or restore a fallen brother? Well, when God says, judge not lest you be judged, or judgment is without mercy to the one who shows no mercy, or the same measure that you use will be used on you, all of those are very strong. God down to us. You know, get off my property. So the big thing in not judging is that's God's job. And if I was you, I wouldn't get between the hammer and the work on that. God is very much in the process of assessing all of us. Each one will give an account of himself to God. And that's why it says in, I think, 1 Corinthians 4, judge nothing before the time, for the time will come when the Lord will bring to light the hidden things of darkness. Then each one's praise will come from God alone. So the main reason why we don't judge is because it's God's job, not ours. And why is it God's job? Because God sees everything. We don't. God waits till the end. We want to do it now, okay? And we're supposed to be focused on ourselves, not on others. Now, with that as a backdrop, God is really saying, let me do my job. You say, but sometimes we have to separate truth and error. Sometimes we have to restore a fallen brother. Right, but in the spirit of meekness, Galatians 6 says, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted. The real thing we don't take is we don't take a place of superiority. If you've ever been to traffic court, or if you've ever been to even a more serious proceeding, that guy up there behind that thing, I mean, we all stand up when he comes in. It's serious business. And that's a human judge, okay? Can you imagine us trying to do the job that will only ever happen before the bar of God himself? So God doesn't want us to judge what we can't see, what we don't know, what we want to do too quickly. And certainly we can separate truth from error doctrinally, but not judging our brother, especially in minor things. And if we're in a position as a church leader, you who are spiritual in Galatians 6 is a reference to church leaders. And I'm grateful for the doctrine, the priesthood of all believers, which means we can all go directly to God. Titus says there is one mediator between God and man, the man Christ Jesus. Oops, that's in 1 Timothy 3:15, I think. There's one mediator. We can go directly to God, the priesthood of all believers. But the priesthood of all believers is not the vocational ministry of all believers. All are not pastors. All are not elders and church leaders. And the responsibility of restoring a fallen brother falls to those people that God has placed in that position of authority. So all the self-appointed, I think I'll take this job. And that's the kind of job somebody gives you. You don't get to just sort of take it yourself. Most of us regular Christians, we just should look in the mirror, let God do what he's doing in us, and leave the judging to God, who judges righteously at the right time.